Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a great day so far. Today I wanted to tell you guys about my April favorites. And I thought at first when I was digging through my stuff, I thought, oh, I don't think I'm going to have a ton this month. But I was really wrong. I found actually too many things. I thought, oh, could that really be considered a favorite? Should I maybe test that a little bit longer? So I kind of had to cut back on some of the products, but yeah, so I'm going to just show you some of the products that I have been loving this month. They're all skincare, makeup, beauty related. Or if you want to see the products that I have been loving this month, then keep watching. So most of these are beauty related. These are something that I got in my BoxyCharm this month, which I didn't do a video about because I got it kind of late. Well, I didn't get it too late, but I just jumped in and started using the stuff instead of saving it for a video. And I'm sure you guys have seen this if y'all have watched anyone's BoxyCharm videos, but the 3 pure sponges, this is what it looks like after I got it wet, and I've used it obviously, kind of dirty, and then these are the 2 that I haven't used yet. But I wanted to tell you my thoughts on these. They're not in the favorite category, and they're not in the, negative category either. The only thing, they're great sponges for all over your face and everything. Just in the corner, like under your eyes, I don't know if you can see, it's like a rounded tip. It's cool because it has the flat side, and then the rest is, pretty similar to the Beauty Blender, but there's not a pointed tip. I don't know if y'all can tell that. You can see it looks a little bit more pointed a little bit when they're dry, but when they're wet, it's a very rounded tip. So to get up in that little corner, that little crevice of underneath your eye, it doesn't work really well. I really much more prefer either the Real Technique sponge or my Beauty Blender. So I like these sponges. I just don't think I would purchase them. Just because it doesn't have that pointed tip. So it'd have to be, I used just this one. I kind of got in there with I just made it work. But I wouldn't reach for these over my Beauty Blender or my Real Technique sponge. Okay, the next thing, I have one more of these too, and I think it's in my purse in my car, so I didn't grab it. But I got these during the Ulta 21 day, whatever it is, their sale. And it's the Buxom, what are they called? The Buxom full-on lip creams. I had the mini size in this White Russian, and I was so obsessed with it, so I went ahead and bought the full size. I know everybody loves this one. This was like, the cult favorite, but I got this one, which I'm wearing today real lightly. It's Cherry Flip, and then I got a third one, which I don't know if I like it better than White Russian, but I love it. If I can find it, I'll put the name down there. It's a nude. They are all amazing though, so don't get me wrong. You can't go wrong with these. They have like a tingly feeling on your lip. It's not like a stinging feeling like a lip plumper. It's just a nice minty tingly feeling, kind of like Burt's Bees. When you put that on, that really nice soothing kind of eucalyptusy minty tingly feeling on your lips. I love that. And they stay on for quite a while. I mean, they are just a gloss or like a lip cream, like they say. So they're a little bit thicker than just a gloss. Not thick as in tacky, but more pigmented. I cannot say enough good things about these. Even if they weren't on sale, I would be stocking up on these. But when they were on sale, I kind of went and I got a couple. I actually got 3. You're only supposed to get 2. I got 2 with me, and then my husband stood in line behind me and got the 3rd one. So anyway, so I got 3, and I'm so happy I did that. If I've been wearing lip stuff this month, it's been one of these 3 colors, and I love them. All right, so my next thing is a nail polish. It's Essie, which I think this is my favorite brand of nail polish. Just ignore my nails right now. I just took off some navy nail polish, and I look like I'm like lacking oxygen. It's terrible. It looks like my nails are blue, like I'm not breathing well. It's terrible. So that didn't come off very well, but anyway, I should have repainted it with this. This is Essie's Resort Romanza. I don't know if you probably can't see that, but anyways, Resort Romanza in Essie, and it's just such a cute little corally hot pink for summer. I'm loving this color. I could cannot remember if I had ever talked about this. I think I talked about this in my only Get Ready With Me that I've ever done, but I can't remember if I've talked about it in a favorites video. And I use it so much, so I wanted to bring it up just in case. It's Essence's Say No to Redness. It's just their color corrector. It's a little stick. And I've had this for a while. I think it's almost, oh no, I thought it was almost out. Oh, good. I'm wrong. Okay, so I've had this for a while, and I keep thinking I'm getting to the end. I'm getting to the end. But I have quite a bit of redness on my cheeks. It kind of goes in like a weird triangle shape on my face. So when I first, before my primer, I will load this up on my cheeks. Then I will do the primer for my pores. Then I'll come over with my full face primer and kind of just rub that in. And it mostly kind of dabs that in, so it's not like full on green on your face, but it's still there a little bit. And then whatever else I have, I'll kind of buff in with my foundation. But it's perfect. It really does help with the redness. It really does do the job with the color correcting. And I think that this was $2.99. I also have this, which I pulled out. I've tried it once because I haven't used this in a long time. But this is nice too. It's a liquid. It's L'Oreal's Magic Anti-Redness. It's a correcting primer, and it's just that same, you know, bluish or greenish color to outweigh the redness on your cheeks. But I think this was at least $10. I can't remember. It was pretty pricey for just a little tube of this primer, when this was $2.99 and does at least, oh gosh, it's really good. It's amazing. So, but this is good too if you happen to see it at the store. Okay, a couple of things. I got this in my Birchbox last month, I believe it was. I think I did a video on that one. It's the Naked Cosmetics. It's their pressed pigments. And I've used this a couple, at least, gosh, several times really. But the only color I've really played around with is the orange color in here. But I love the looks that I got with it. Gosh, I think orange with blue eyes really makes them pop. And I loved that look. I keep saying I was going to experiment with this one, really all three of them, and I haven't yet. But these were very pigmented, stayed on the eyes a long, long time, and it was just wonderful. I thought that was so pretty, these three colors. So I really have loved and enjoyed this. Next thing, I got this in my Ipsy bag. Now, not this whole thing, but just this one. Got a bobby pin stuck to the magnetic. Okay. It's this blush right here. It was in my Ipsy bag. It's from, I threw away the little packet, but it's from Ofra. And I think it was just called their Peachy Something Blush. And I wore it the other day, and I was just like, oh, that is so pretty. The only thing is it's really shimmery. So I didn't think it was going to be shimmery, because when you just, I don't know, you probably can't even see that swatch very well. But, you know, I didn't really think it was going to be that shimmery. But when I put it on my cheeks, it was pretty shimmery. So I was kind of thrown off by that a little bit, because I didn't want it to look like I had just like a huge streak of highlighter in my cheeks as blush. But you could use it as like a blush topper. But just really, I just had like super minimalistic makeup that day. Just threw on some powder. I threw on a little bit of that, and it just brightened my face. And I just thought, that is so pretty. So I hate it. The only thing I have, and it's a big complaint, on the back of these little Z palette magnetic things, Ofra doesn't put the name or the colors or anything. So if I have Ofra things in my Z palettes, I'm like, I guess that's from Ofra. I'm just gonna use that as my like power of elimination, whatever, or process of elimination, because Makeup Geek has things on the back and Ofra doesn't. And I think those are the only two things I have in my Z palettes right now. But I just really enjoyed that peachy blush from Ofra that I got in my Ipsy bag this month. So I just wanted to share that. So the next two finds, I don't know if you guys all have this store in your area. We have one in Knoxville. It's called Five Below. And these were two things that I found at Five Below. One of these things is like, meh, whatever. But I love it, especially for summer. The brand Chapstick is my favorite brand of chapstick. It keeps my lips nourished the best. It doesn't make them chapped. You know how sometimes using chapstick can actually chap your lips? I don't know. It does for me anyway, but this brand doesn't. In the winter, my favorite is the Candy Cane chapstick. This I found at Five Below, this little 3-pack, and these all smell so good. This is my favorite. The sweet watermelon just smells so summery. I love it. And then there's Peaches and Cream, which smells really good, and Pink Lemonade. So I've just really been enjoying those. I thought it was fun It's from the I Love Summer collection. I just thought that that was fun, and I've been really enjoying those. And this thing from Five Below kind of blew me away. I don't know. It was $5. You know, that store, everything's $5 or below. And I saw this and I thought, oh, what pretty colors. But I thought, okay, it is $5 palette. So, you know, you kind of take your chances. I've only used this a few times. But it says, I think it's from Liv Beauty. It says, be your own kind of beautiful. This is the palette. Now, I used the eyeshadows today. I don't know if you can really even tell in this lighting. It's been a while. But after I was done with the makeup look, I was really happy with the way those eyeshadows turned out. They really, are they the most pigmented and the most wonderful eyeshadows I've ever used? No, but it was $5. And they're powdery. They definitely get the powdery kick up. But so do some high-end palettes. So, I don't know, just, you know, you can see their pigment's not too bad, and it's really pretty. I'll show you. There's a couple of the swatches. I mean, you see that? Those are not too bad, and I'm not going to swatch all of those for you, but it really was really pretty, and I will tell you what, the only blush that I have actually used is this one. But it was so, it's what I'm wearing today. It was so pigmented. It blended so well. And it's like one of my favorite blushes that I have ever used. This blush right here is one of my favorite blushes that I have ever used. I am loving that blush. And I haven't used, this one looks a little orangey when I swatch it, a little orangey for my skin. But this one right here, oh my gosh, it is one of my new favorite blushes out of every blush that I own. So just that blush alone is worth going to grab this palette for, in my opinion. So it's by Liv Beauty. You can see that down there. And it was at Five Below for $5. So I say grab it. And the last few things are skincare products. I have gotten one of these before at Target, and I was going to include it in a favorites video. It may even be in my little empties bag. But I had already used it, and I thought I'm not going to take the chance of it spilling out everywhere. But it comes with 2 masks. It's just a little cheap mask at Target. This one in the pink it's the Refreshing Pomegranate Peel Off Mask. I loved this. It went on really well. Of course, you keep it away from your hairline and stuff, but it peeled off nicely, and my face felt so smooth and so nicely exfoliated and wonderful after it. And then the other one in the white is the Indulgent Rose and Green Tea Mud Mask. And this was wonderful. It was very clarifying, and it was just a wonderful mud mask. It really made my skin feel really good. So if you see these little packs at Target, I highly recommend. You could probably get 2 uses out of each. I'll probably try to do that for these, but the first ones I kind of just blobbed it all on my skin. But super cheap, super great. I loved these masks. Great for travel, you know, so I loved that. And last thing, I just haven't used face wipes in a long time. I used to use face wipes like every day, but now that I'm really, that Estee Lauder foundation's not, oh, it'll come off with face wipes, but you know, you'll use like 20 of them to get them off your face, so not really. But these are some heavy duty face wipes. In fact, I tested it with this one. Well, here are the face wipes. I'll tell you, it's the Pond's. I love these face wipes. Pond's face wipes I got. This was like a double pack at Target. This is the Exfoliating Renewal Wet Cleansing Cloths, and it was citrus and cucumber. So it's very exfoliating, like it says, and just kind of uplifting and energizing in the morning. And then these more at night. It's the Evening Soothe Wet Cleansing Cloths with chamomile and white tea. And I love this. I like the smell of these better, but I like the exfoliatingness of this. But I tested my Estee Lauder foundation. I thought, ooh, I wonder if I could just get it off with these face wipes. And I had gone through like 3 face wipes, and I was still pulling off like enough foundation to cover the face wipes. So I said, forget it. I'm going to like give myself a million more wrinkles by doing this instead of just using my deep cleanser and my washcloth. So, normal makeup, or really what I use these for, like in the morning, instead of just the micellar water, I'll go over with like an exfoliating, because I get like little crusties around my nose. It's like a little psoriasis that I have a little bit on the corners of my nose, and I don't, if I just am using dry shampoo or whatever that day and I'm not really going to wash my face to exfoliate in the shower, I'll use one of these face wipes and I'll get around my nose, and it kind of takes off any dead skin or anything that would cling to my foundation. I believe that does it for my favorites this month. But I had a lot of good stuff, a lot of stuff that I've loved this month. Not the like little things that I'm like, oh yeah, I'm really liking this, but I mean things I have really loved and used a lot this month. So I hope you guys have enjoyed seeing these products. You guys comment down below and tell me some of your favorites, especially for spring and summer that we're coming into. Some things that I'll have to check out. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. Hope you guys have a great rest of the day. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to continue watching my videos. Bye.